You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find this channel on Twitter, Gab.ai, BitChute, and Minds.com. This is a Real American Patriot channel for Real American Patriots. If you're not a Real American Patriot, please exit the channel. Furthermore, we are not sponsored by any outside interference. That means we're unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. With that being said, transmission will commence momentarily. How you guys doing? This is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. Podcast. I thank you for joining me. My name's Stefan. You can find me at Minds.com, BitChute, Twitter, Gab.com, and most importantly, like, share, subscribe on YouTube because YouTube are now coming after me and not monetize my channel. But yeah, you can do that if you want to support the channel. On that note, guys, to start the video, in this episode, I want to talk about what's going on in Iran, right? It's very complex issue right now. Donald Trump is being advised by a lot of people right now, a lot of neocons, and I hope he make the right decision, all right? Because in the recent news, Iran shot one of our drones down, multi-million dollar drones, all right? But in this article, I want to show you about that, let's discuss that from Zero Hedge. Let's point out the article for you. Let me do this. Give me 1 second, guys. I appreciate for being patient, and I appreciate that you give me the offer, give me the time, or allow me to offer my opinion, and I really appreciate it. But let me put this up for you guys. This article from Zero Hedge. I will leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. All right? It said, Iran released video of drone downing. Trump warns you'll soon find out if U.S. will attack. If us will attack. All right. Update 4. The Iranian government has released alleged video of their military shootings down unmanned U.S. drones, also showing an alleged path of drones which they claim to that entered their airspace. U.S. maintained the drone remained in international waters. I don't know if I should play this, but let's take a look. Let's see what it's working at. It's crazy, guys. Oh, snap, they shot something down. Wow. Wow, that's international waters. Alright. That's crazy. Reagan, Iran just released a video. RQ4A. Update. Iran has sent a letter to UN saying it would defend itself by land, air, and sea. In his clearest threat yet, President Trump replied, "You'll soon find out," when asked whether U.S. would attack Iran. In remark of the press, Trump reiterated, Iran made a very bad mistake and insisted that the drone was international waters, though it seems like that ship has already sailed. The UN has warned U.S. and Iran to refrain from any action and might inflame situation. And you know what's so funny about this? The Democrat came out saying that you know what, we just get with the nuclear plan of the Iran nuclear plan. Like, why? Iran is our enemy. Why would you give them the weapons? All right, that's a dumb thing to do. They're in the midst of trying to shoot us down. You want to give them nukes? That makes sense. That's the logic of a Democrat. They want to play nice, apologize after what they did to us. All right, how weak is that? That's a weak move by the Democrats, in my opinion. All right, they want us to apply. I think Elizabeth Warren said something. We must turn back to the Iran nuclear deal or whatever deal. I'm like, no, that's the wrong idea. And Tulsi Gabbard say the same thing. All right, they're apologists. Apologize for all things. Like, first of all, this wasn't our mistakes. They shot our drone down. All right, the war is the last thing I want to do. When push comes to shove, you gotta do something. That remark sent shock
spiraling lower as prospect of renewal war of Middle East weigh in. Right? I do not want to send troops over there. I do not want to send our men. All right? I do not want to do that. What we can do, I don't know, man. I'm not a military strategist, but I do not want to send our men. But we have to do something. Cut ties, take them out of, put them on mass sanctions. All right? Do whatever to cut their stranglehold. All right? But anything that happens around it, I think they willfully accept it. I'll let you guys know. Iran didn't used to be like this. Iran used to be like a in the 70s, it used to be like a free capitalist society. All right? Everybody was happy. All right? Everybody was peace and love, right? Iran wasn't used to be like this until like in the late 70s. It was taken over by the Ayatollah. All right? And I don't know. I think the Ayatollah was imparted with the CIA or something. I think Iran was imparted with the CIA. Shock took comes of their high session of the SP 500 open and the fresh record high. This is SP Hendrix. Wow, the stock took session. Dollar weakens on the headline while gold climb. Wow, they're climbing because they don't want to get the war. All right, they think the value of the dollar going to depreciate. That's why people start buying gold. That's why the price of gold are increasing. The main USA benchmark have erased nearly all of its gain from the earlier in the sessions. Wow. So if you guys haven't heard, a couple of people that I know through the grapevines that had their bank account being taken out, right, by being hacked and their funds being diminished. All right, so people are start taking their money out, right? War is about to happen, allegedly. I'm not gonna say it is happening because it's too soon for that. Hopefully, President Trump is doing the right thing and not go to war, right? I think he's smart in that. I think he's smart not to believe these neocons generals and John Bolton and Mike Pompeo. I think he can force them to take other routes. If Jerome Powell's have to cut rate 2 to 3 times to offset the trade war with China, how many cuts will it need to counterbalance hot war with Iran when it happens? Trump said he is sure Powell will do what's right. Watch President Trump press conference below. I don't want to watch that as NBC. They're going to copyright strikes. Right? Iran made a very big mistakes. The U.S. Navy is setting ships to weather debris, from the down drum is reportedly floating in international water, according to reports. U.S. have earned increasing the number of military assets in the region as tension of Iran flared. The U.S. Abraham is stationed near with a full carrier strike group, ready to go. With all the tools of escalation presented in the region, it is possible that we could be at war with Iran by the end of the day. Trump stated what let me reiterate. Trump started what wounded like a walkback, saying that the incident was probably a mistake made by an individual soldier. However, he followed that up with insisting that administration wasn't pushing him towards conflict, and that sometime it was other way around. Exactly. So this is a good note that he's really trying understanding the situation. Because look, if you're gonna go to war, that's gonna ruin his presidency, like what it did to George W. Bush. What ruined George W. Bush presidency was going into war. All right, that's what made him bad, right? And if Trump go into war, he'll be another war president. All right, like Barack Obama, George W. Bush, George Bush, all his predecessors was all war president. Bill Clinton was a war president. I might remind you, Bosnia, that was a war. All right, so Trump is not a person of war. All right, so I hope, cross my finger, that he's taking the right path. Tension between the U.S. and Iran flared. Thousands when Iran Revolutionary Guard shot down American drones that was said have flown into Iran airspace. U.S. claimed that the drone flew over international territory. The drone was reportedly flying over the Strait of Hormuz, a critical choke point for the global oil trade. Not far from where two oil tankers were recently attacked. We will defend Iran airspaces and maritime boundaries with our might. Ali Shakani, Secretary of General of Supreme National Security Council, was quoted as said by state-run Islamic student news agency. It doesn't matter which country aircraft cross our airspace. IRGC Commander Hassan Salami said shooting down the drone has sent a clear and strong message for U.S.-Iran borders are red line, and though Iran doesn't seek war, Iran is ready for war. The U.S., meanwhile, denied the drone crossed over the airspace and said that it was international space the whole time. The drone reportedly was shot down over a village called Kumar Bakrak in Iran in Hormozgan province. There you go. That's where this province, and it was shot right here, right there, somewhere there. The news sent oil surging. The news sent oil surging with Brent up the march of 3%. President Trump has been briefed on the incident, and White House is monitoring the situation. The U.S. military has branded the shooting as an unprovoked attack because nothing was done. No bomb was dropped. Right, the shooting following attack on 6 tankers on the region, which Iran has denied responsible for, including 2 from last week. On Wednesday, the news agency operated by Iran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen said the rebels had hit a power station in Jazan, Saudi Arabia, and the cruise missile, though these reports weren't independently verified, so it wasn't verified at all. Numerous geopolitics experts warned that Thursday incident significantly raised the prospect of international conflict, particularly in the U.S. dispatched more troops in the region last week. Wow, so there's more troops going. Tensions between the U.S. and Iran just won't subside, and Tehran still furious over the U.S. sanction on oil sales, with Tehran poised to violate its agreement under the JCPOA on enriched uranium stockpile, right? Uranium, that's nuclear stockpile. Many are feared that the hot war between the U.S. and Iran might erupt. If these are some Washington big geopolitics adversary, Russia and China could get involved in triggering World War III, right? Like I said, the Democrats want to give these people uranium, nukes, Elizabeth Warren or Tulsi Gabbard, right? And all these people say, oh, Tulsi Gabbard was a good Democrat. You know what? Let me tell you, there's no such thing as good Democrats, all right? Don't defend Tulsi Gabbard. All right, I see all these conservative. Oh, the only Democrat I would vote for is Tulsi Gabbard. Like, why are you saying that? You're not conservative, right? You don't care for America. Tulsi Gabbard, yes, she's a veteran, right? I respect for that. Thank you for the service. But again, just because you're a veteran, that doesn't mean you have all the right answers. All right, and plus you're Democrats, for Pete's sake. All right, Democrat is no such thing as a good Democrat. And that's the news, right? I heard that Iran just launched a missile to Saudi Arabia, and that's even worse news, right? So let's hope Donald Trump will make the right decision and not send troops. I don't care about sending drones, right? Or automated machines, but don't risk our troops over there, right? But if we have to, we have to. But I 100% support the troops, but the Democrats try to give these people nukes. The last people you want to give nukes is Iran and South Korea. All right, a dictative government, tyrannical government like North Korea and Iran. We do not want to give these people nukes. All right. So people are scared. On my channel, I don't like to scare people. I just want to let people like, all right, guys, let's hold this out. Nothing hadn't happened yet, so there's no need to be scared unless it happens already. All right, so let's weigh it out and not worry about it, because why are you gonna worry about it for? All right, God will make the right decision. Just leave it in God's hand. All right, if it happens, it happens. But just trust God on this. All right. But on that note, guys, let me know what you think. You think Iran's is setting this for World War III? You think this is a good thing? You think it's a bad thing? Are you supporting this? All right. I'm supporting this, but it depends by what standards do you mean? All right. Like, I don't want to send troops. I don't want to risk any lives at this. I don't want to risk anybody's lives, whether it's Iran life or American life. I wish we could talk this thing out and negotiate this and not go into war all the time. All right. But let me know what you agree. Leave a comment below. Because of what I'm saying, because of what I'm reporting, YouTube don't want to monetize my channel because I'm not monetized. I'm not scripted, unedited, unrehearsed. I mean, I can say whatever I want without being bound by any outside interference. If you like what I do, please like, share, subscribe. Because right now, this channel, I'm not taking any donations. I'm doing this practice for free. All right. Let me put my old mug back on. All right. Let me know what you think. All right. Let me know what you think. I'm doing this practice for free. Because the point of this channel is to get people to think, right? Don't be irrational. Think first. Don't be a group thinker. A group thinker will lead you to the cliff. That's what a group thinker is, like sheeps. They're group thinkers. They follow each other around, right? Group thinking does not benefit anything. All right, that's what I want to do. I want people to think for themselves. You don't have to think the same as I do. You don't have to agree with me on anything. All right, that's not what this channel about. We can have disagreement. All right, the point is that you think for yourself and don't have to listen to these Democrats, Republicans. All right, let me know what you think. All right, because of that, you don't have to donate anything. All right. But what you can do, if you like what I'm doing, please like, share, subscribe. Because when you like, share, subscribe, you encourage me to make more videos. When I'm encouraged to make more videos, I can saturate YouTube algorithm. When I saturate YouTube algorithm, that means my content will be more available to the masses. And then I could get other people to think for themselves. All right? But on that note, guys, I digress. I know your time is very precious. I'm not trying to waste any of your time. Thanks for listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. I'm your host, Safan. And I'll check you guys out in the next episode. On that note, guys, peace.